Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Zone Star State podcast. I'm Matthew Brune. Join me once again is Ishmael Johnson. Ish, we're back this week with another fantasy draft, this time on the women's side, and I'm looking forward to it. The men's one was
No,
extremely
I am
difficult.
too. The men's team was probably the most difficult draft we've had, just because it feels like more of a page turning as far as like eras go in the state. Like it's like the next class of stars coming up. This one feels like I think we had that last year a little bit with the women's side. Of a lot more established stars on the women's.
Yeah. Here's a look at last year's draft for the women's.
Let me see how much I cooked you.
Yeah. Let's go through. I had Rory Harmon, Jordan Jenkins, Layla Blair, Alicia Westbrook, and Riley McKinney.
It's not bad. It's
I
not
think that's
bad.
pretty good. I don't know the year McKinney had off the top of my head. I think she was off the bench for most of the
It
year.
was
But
not great.
regardless, we got Diane Robinson, Akasha Davis, Tamia Jefferson, Tiara Young, and Tyler McCall.
That's a really good team.
That's a good team, actually. That's better than I remember it. Okay. Then you got India Rogers for A&M, Sarah Andrews, Malia Fisher, Sedona Prince, Diana Rosenthal. Very good team as well. Avery Brittingham, Teresa Da Silva, Indonesia Collins, Aspen Thornton, and Myri Petrie.
All right, your bench clears mine. I'll say that.
Yeah, bench. I don't remember. Yeah, my bench went crazy.
Your bench is loaded.
But yeah, so there's the teams.
Okay,
Nikki
I like
Collins, Coach Z for Ish, Karen Aston, and Ron Huey. Why did I draft Ron Huey?
you liked him because he was your boy.
I love Ron Huey. We probably had just had him on the podcast.
I was about to say, you're like, you know what? Give me that vibe
Get
on
him
the
on the
sideline.
staff. I love him.
I love it.
I love him. Let's go. I'll draft him again. Damn it! I'll take Ron Huey as my coach again. I will no hesitation in that. But yes, we're in it now. Let's new year, obviously new crop of talent. If y'all haven't already, go check out our women's basketball top 10 rankings where we ranked the top 10 front courts and back courts in the state. That kind of gives you kind of a preview of the top players. But again, for those who haven't watched any of our fantasy drafts before, you can only take one player from each team. We have 25 teams in Texas. So if a player is taken from a team, that team is done. So we're going to cover 20 of the 25 teams here. It makes it extremely difficult. It makes us, cover everybody, and you'll get to know everybody as well. So you went first for the men, so I think it's only fair I go first for the women's. You'll go first for the bench. But for me, as I write out the format at the bottom for the ticker, I think this is easy as I looked through it. I don't have any second guesses here. As much as I love Rory Harmon, I'm just going to go with Madison Booker.
I was going to wonder.
I think there's also I feel like I could get another point guard later on that is comparable, but Madison Booker at 6'1" with her ability to do things on the ball, off the ball.
Yeah.
A sophomore, I think she has room to grow. Madison Booker is going to be my pick here.
Okay. Yeah. I was wondering if you would go with that. Because obviously last year, I think Rory was the first pick last year. And back healthy, obviously she, as far as like career and what we know about each player, like probably you would pick as the best player, but do we know she's going to be back to 100%? Madison Booker really flourished when Rory Harmon was out because she kind of had to grow up really quickly. So I don't hate the pick. I think I would have made the same one if I'm being honest. So
all right.
Okay.
Your first pick.
Oh, this one's interesting. So Texas is off the board. So that obviously takes away the front court, Aaliyah Moore, Taylor Jones, those players. So, this one's
and we've talked about it before while you think how top heavy we think the women's basketball is in the state of Texas, where we have like 9, maybe 10 teams competing for legitimately competing for conference championships. And then after that, the drop off is to middle of the pack to bottom teams in their conference is pretty stark. So I feel like the first half of this draft is going to be significant here. I'm not sure what our
Right.
benches will look like, but
I'm stuck on one team, and I'm stuck on 2 players, though,
is it
and
TCU?
it might be. And I'm gonna go Sedona Prince.
Okay. Okay.
It was between her and Haley Van Lith, um,
Hmm.
because now you can obviously go Maddie Sure, like that, but I think
Madison Connor.
Madison Connor as well, no disrespect there. Um, I think the reason why I'll explain why I picked Prince because of what you said. I think there's the guards depth is really good in the state. But the reason why I was considering Haley Van Lith is I think last year helped her like maybe focus on other parts of her game, but we know what type of player she is. She is the player at Louisville who is putting up 19 points a game. I don't know if she'll hit that number just because of the sheer number of scores, but like if we're talking about if we look at the end of the year and we're like, she was the best scorer in the state, I don't think that would shock me. So I was really considering it. But yeah, that in the end, I think it's easier for me to find somebody that does Haley Van Lith things on the perimeter than it is for me to find another forward that does Sedona Prince things.
I like the pick. I honestly probably would have done that as well, just thinking about it. This one's tough. I'm gonna try not to overthink it, but I'm just
Mhm.
gonna take Sarah Andrews from Baylor as my number 2. Is it a little repetitive
Mm.
with Madison Booker? I mean, both scores maybe, but I
Kind of,
think
I think they occupy different spots of the floor, so I think you'd
yeah,
be okay.
Booker definitely has, at least last year, was a lot more mid-range and
Yeah.
can take you off the bounce. I think Andrews can set the table. She is an off guard, but she can shoot the 3,
Mhm.
and I think she's a capable scorer, and honestly once again, be one of the top scorers in the Big 12. I
Yeah.
mean, be a really reliable player for Baylor. So I thought about maybe another Baylor player, but I'm just going to take the best one, like Aaronette Vonleh, for instance, from Colorado, the transfer
Mhm.
there, who I think is an awesome player.
Yeah.
Bella Fauneroy, Jada Walker. This is a really, really
Dariana Little
fun
Page
team.
Bugs.
Yeah, Little Page Bugs. Like, this is a really fun, really deep team. I'm just going to take who I think is the best player from it and really solidify my scoring with those 2.
I like that. I like that. All right. You're going you went perimeter, and I should go perimeter too, but I ain't going to. We beating your ass inside. Give me Jordan Jenkins.
There's Jordan Jenkins.
Yeah.
Good pick.
We obviously Idar Udo, Sydney Love, probably the other 2 considerations there from UTSA. But I would just love to look, I'm just gonna say right now, if that team was healthy, that'd be a team that competes in the SEC. Like just Prince and Jenkins is like one of the best front courts in the country. So give me that.
Flat out. For sure. All right, you did yours really fast, so I did not have time to think about
Yeah,
my
I
next
had
one.
mine. I was like, you know what? I'm going bully ball. Let's go, baby.
Wow. Okay, so now I have to think for a minute.
Mhm.
There's this is we took, we took the best 3 teams, Texas, TCU, Baylor. Like those are
Yes.
the
Yeah.
best 3 teams in the state. We expect then it gets to a pool of teams we expect to be competing
Mhm.
for the conference championship, or at least in the upper echelon. UTSA, like you just took, North Texas, Lamar, A&M, Corpus Christi, Rice just made the tournament. UT Arlington, I like quite a bit. Like this group has a lot of good players in it.
Mhm.
And I think I'm gonna take a big,
Okay.
and I think I'm gonna take a player who is big enough at 6'2" to
Oh.
help
Uh-huh.
against your size,
Yeah,
and that
yeah,
is a
yeah.
veteran and just averaged 16 points and 8 rebounds per game last year with 1.2 blocks on 61% shooting. Give me Tamisha Lampkin
Yeah.
from North Texas.
Oh, that's a good one. And it also takes you in. So that's interesting because I was looking at UNT for my backcourt a little bit.
Mhm.
Ariana Hardaway, Jocelyn Moore, Kyla
Yep.
Deck.
Yeah,
Um,
Kyla Deck.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's really good. I really like that pick.
That's
Tamisha Lampkin.
the hard part of this concept is like how many players get left out here. Because I would
Yeah.
love to have Kyla Deck on my team. but I need to get a size, some presence on the inside to try to match up with you a little bit. I got my scoring on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Let's get Tamisha in there. I mean, 5th-year senior who has been doing it for a long time now. Very good
Mm.
player. Also, fun fact, I don't know. I'm assuming Sedona Prince played in this game. When North Texas played TCU in the NIT, she had 24 and 10, Tamisha
Mm.
Lampkin. So, and
Okay.
Sedona did play. She had
Yeah.
17
Yeah.
points as well. So Tamisha Lampkin won't be scared by the size of Sedona Prince. She'll go
There
in
you
there
go.
and get physical.
I like that. Okay. 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 Back to me. This one gets a little bit more interesting now. Hmm. I'm between. I think I'm back on the one team, 2 player. No. I see another team that I kind of want. Okay. Give me. Oh man, this one is tough. I think I do got to go backcourt now.
Mm-hmm.
Um. My goodness. Let me look at one more real quick.
There's a lot of players. Again, you go through
Yeah.
this bunch. Like you could pick 3 players from like Rice, A&M Corpus Christi, UT Arlington, ACU,
This one's
Lamar.
tough. Yeah. Give me. Oh no, I can't go that far. I'm gonna take a gamble and hope you don't pick.
I'm okay. I think we have like similar mindsets about different things right now, but go ahead.
Maybe, but I don't like this. It's gonna be a gamble. Give me Bailey Maupin from Tech.
I like it.
Yeah, it was between her and Jasmine Shavers, and I think I still need that playmaking. Right? I don't
Mm-hmm.
like her being my primary playmaker, but I do like her providing a little more shooting. I know she didn't shoot well last year, but I do think she is a more capable shooter. I will find my playmaking elsewhere. She'll be my 2 guard.
Bailey Maupin. Tech, good pick. Okay, it is in the dock, so now it's official. There's a lot of ways I want to go here, but I think I have in my head the absolute perfect game plan to have the best starting 5 possible. I'm first gonna go with Aisha Coulibaly from Texas
Okay.
A&M.
Okay. She was on my list.
Because I think she is legitimately. How do I word this? She is the only bright spot on that team. Her and Lauren Ware, I think, are the only
Yeah,
bright
that's
spots
like
on the team.
yeah,
They're not going to win a ton of games, but it's not because Aisha Coulibaly is bad. Okay,
right.
Aisha Coulibaly, I watched her when she was at Auburn. I watched her last year at A&M. She can play. Now the
She's great.
shooting
Really good.
is sketchy, but she does everything else on the court at a high
Yeah.
level. She's a veteran. I think she's going to be really good for A&M. I wouldn't be shocked if she has such a good year. She makes it to like an all-conference team. Now, the record might not allow her to do that, but
Mhm.
she's going to put up some big games. So I like I'm taking Aisha Coulibaly here,
Okay.
and get my wing defender slash and slasher.
Mhm. I like that. I do like that a lot. Um. Okay. Now I'm back. I hate when you had a player and then you remember 2 other players. You're like, oh, geez, do I want them now too?
We've been doing this. This is our 3rd year of doing this, so
Yeah.
this is what
Yeah.
our 6th time drafting.
Yeah.
Every time it gets hard.
Okay. Okay. Give me
Go ahead.
Peyton Hull, ACU. I got my point guard.
I like Peyton Hall quite a bit.
Yeah. I got my point guard. I think also that's like the Texas high school basketball nerd in me. Give me Peyton Hull and and Bailey Maupin as my backcourt. It's like who's 2 players that I've seen at state before.
You're sick. That's real sicko stuff right there. Peyton Hole, yeah. Freshman of the year in the WAC, all WAC second team.
Reliable
Absolute baller.
shooter. Like if this team's gonna go inside out, like having Hull and
That's
Bailey
true.
Maupin
Very
I will
true.
go
I do like that roster construction idea there of having those two
yeah.
just sitting there in their trees with the snipers
Mhm.
ready to go. Um, this is actually fairly difficult for me because now I have two. I was worried you were going to take one of these two like teams away, but you didn't because you went
I think I know. I think I know where you're
Tech
leaning.
and ACU here.
I think I know where you're leaning.
I don't know where I'm leaning. I'm going to just take. This is a coin flip.
I think I definitely know where you're leaning.
You probably do because I don't. I'm just. This is a coin flip for me. I'm going to take Akasha Davis
Yep. Mhm.
at center, another 6'2" player, the Southland Conference Player of the Year, all defensive team. Um, just an awesome presence, 15 and a half points, 11 boards per game. Yeah, she's exceptional. She's
Yeah.
been awesome since she got there, really. She's continued to be a winner. She's been the heart
Mhm.
of that Lamar team. And I feel like, defensively, even though, you do have Sedona who's taller than everybody else, so that is a problem. But we can try to bang around with her
Yeah.
a bit. And Akasha Davis is tremendous. She's going to be really good again this year. So she might win Conference Player of the Year again.
I was about
Like
to say she might just go back to back with that. Yeah.
it's awesome.
All right.
And then
Yeah, that was
that
between her and Sabria
eliminates
Dean, which I'm
that
assuming was
does
the other player.
eliminate Sabria Dean, which is what I was kind of worried about you taking a guard. I was like, what if you just take Sabria Dean and I don't get Akasha Davis? So
Yeah.
I was kind of worried there.
I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Huh. I could go to me, there's an obvious one
There's one
I
obvious
could
one to me too.
that I could just eliminate, that I wouldn't mind eliminating, but I also think what I need does that fit exactly what I need, or do I just say screw it? You know, I'm gonna say screw it. Give me Layla Blair, Houston.
That's yeah, okay. I like that.
I'm gonna have her. I think, and see, the best part is like because I have so much size on the inside, I can go small with that, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, how tall is Layla Blair?
She's only
5'8"?
5'8". Yeah, but I can go 3 guards. I can also go like I can do what UNT did with Deani Robinson. I can have her come off the bench and just say you
Yeah.
control the entire second unit. Um, or I can do that with either Malpin or Holt. You know, like I think I like that balance. So to me, that was obvious. To me, that was it. There was a couple more that I was like really, really hinting at, but I saw her and I'm like, I don't know if I can let her last another round. So
Again, just like Aisha Coulibaly, she will be very good on a team that
it's
might
probably
not be
not
that
very good.
great. So when we look back on this, just
Yes.
let's remember that. That's our starters. I have Madison Booker, Sarah Andrews, Tamisha Lampkin, Aisha Coulibaly, and Akasha Davis. Ish has Sedona Prince, Jordan Jenkins, Bailey Maupin, Peyton Hull, and Layla Blair. Ish starts us off the bench. I really wish I had a first pick off the bench, but Ish goes first here. Who you got?
All right, we sticking with the size. We going Malia Fisher.
Yeah,
Off
there
the
it is.
bench.
This is why I wish I went first. And
Oh, let's go, baby. We
oh, I
getting
was
that
just gonna
size.
I was gonna just have cool. Oh, I was gonna have such a good team there.
Nope,
That's okay.
nope. We going size. If you think Jordan Jenkins, okay, you tired of Jordan Jenkins? Here comes Malia Fisher off the bench. We'll stretch the floor a little bit as well. Whoo-wee. Oh, we're so versatile right now. Come on now. And that also, here's the other thing that I was also thinking about with Rice. That's a very underrated backcourt, right? Dominique
Oh, for
Ennis,
sure.
Jazzy Owens Barnett, who might end up being one of the best defenders in the state on the perimeter. Like I'm really so like I think Malia Fisher, that was the obvious pick, but I thought I saw that backcourt and I was like, okay, like
Yeah, I want
that's
to cross them out too.
yeah. So I'm cooking right now. Let's go, baby.
I'm thinking for a second. And I think I want some versatility here. Let me just think for a second before I do anything too rash.
All right, now we got to start really not really researching, but kind of like
There's still a couple teams here.
yeah. I was about to say this is some players, still some teams. Just more like I gotta clarify. I was like, ooh, do they have the year that I think they did last year?
There is
Hmm.
I'm gonna take someone from UT Arlington. and I'm between
Mhm, mhm.
Brittingham and Clark,
Yep.
Avery Brittingham and Talia Clark.
I was looking at Brittingham.
Um, Talia Clark, 35% from three, 13 points. Brittingham, though, is going to be my pick here. I'm going to take Avery
Okay.
Brittingham
I like
because I like experience. Fifth-year
yeah.
player. Just came off 13 points, 8.5 rebounds, 4 assists. Um, not a great shooter, but I can live with that. She can play the three. She can play the four. I think she's versatile enough, and she's extremely experienced. And
I was
she
about to say that's
was,
some good experience too.
yeah, huge piece of UT Arlington last year. I have no problem taking Avery Brittingham off the bench on the
Okay.
bench.
I like that. I like that. All right. Give me all right, that one kind of eliminates my other one. Give me Paige Allen from Corpus.
Yep. Yeah.
Paige
Let's
Allen
go.
was primary playmaker for them. Obviously, that team had been a lot of Alicia Westbrook. She's gone now. I believe is Aguado gone too, or is Aguado
I
back? I
think
can't remember.
Aguado's back. Let me double
Okay,
check. Yeah,
so
Aguado's. They return everybody but Westbrook.
Bo Westbrook. Okay,
I
so
think.
regardless, Paige Allen was their primary person on the perimeter. So I will take her as, and I like that I can like. I don't think there's a dominant guard on my team, which I like. Like I could start any one of
Yeah.
these guards, and I'd feel okay with it.
Yeah. Oh man, I might have waited too long
Oh, I'm cooking right
on
now. Oh,
some.
you
The
messed up.
bench is not comfortable right now for me.
It's not what it was
My
last year.
starters are playing the whole game. I love my starting five. Let me just say that. I
Oh, your
love the
starting
starting
five is
five.
great.
The bench is well. This is where we cross over. Like you just took
Yeah,
Corpus Christi,
yeah.
and there might be like one, maybe two more teams that are going to be competitive with the top
Competing.
half
Yeah, yeah,
here.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to take a flyer here.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna take a flyer. Let me get her stats up before I do this. Um, yeah, give me Faith Blackstone from Stephen
Okay.
F.
Yeah.
Austin, six
Was
foot
curious about that one.
graduate senior guard. At Coppin State last year, played 28 minutes per game. Was the sixth player of the year. First team All MEAC, and before that in junior college, she was averaging 20 a game. So I'm gonna take. Obviously, we haven't seen her. We didn't watch
Mhm.
Coppin State. I should have. I guess I can go back and watch LSU versus Coppin State last year when Angel
Sure.
Reese had her homecoming game. But, yeah, guard can score it. Sixth player of the year, so she knows how to come off the bench and fill it up. So, yeah, give me Faith Blackstone. That's a name we
Okay.
should be hearing quite a bit out of Stephen F. Austin, and Stephen F. Austin playing in the Southland this year
Hmm.
very much could be competitive with the Lamar and with a conference that is really good for women's basketball, really competitive as well. So Faith
Yeah.
Blackstone.
I like that pick. I like that pick. Okay. Oh, all right. Now we're starting to get to the research.
Bro, I was that was my
Yeah,
I'm
that was like
reaching.
it's a projection, but it's also like betting on somebody from SFA. You're like, yeah, okay, it's
Yeah, yeah,
probably the pick to
yeah.
make.
But now it's
Oh man,
so we have eliminated,
yeah,
just to give everybody clarity, Texas, Baylor, TCU, UTSA, North Texas, A&M, Texas Tech, ACU, Houston, Lamar, UTA, SFA, Rice, and A&M Corpus Christi. I think those are, outside of Houston and Tech, those are the best teams in the state, like
yeah.
hands down. That's where you draw the line, like the
Hmm.
top 12 teams right there. After that, I don't know who has the
You're
best team. Oh,
getting
we also
biased.
took A&M, so A&M's not one of the
A&M,
best
yes,
teams.
A&M as well.
But, like,
Oh my
now you're getting
goodness.
down to the UTEPs, SMU, um,
Yeah, right. Uh,
RGV. Sam Houston was not good. Like, we talked about this on the front when we did the rankings, but, like, Sam
yeah.
Houston struggled last year. Texas State struggled last year.
Yep, that was a big
Um,
one.
like, you go down the list of schools. I think Commerce was decent, but they have a lot of turnover. Remember looking them up. Houston
Hmm.
Christian, no. Incarnate Word is and the two SWAC schools are very, very average in their conference. So that's
Alright.
about as much time as I can buy you, I think.
Yeah, no, it's getting shaky over here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
If you take someone from this team I'm looking at right now, I'm going to be very mad because now I forget
I
completely.
the hell have I? This one, I'm gonna take this is a massive projection pick just because I do. This one's actually one that I do remember from high school that I actually am hoping to have a breakout season.
Okay.
Give me Sanaya Burks from Texas State, true freshman, legitimately one of the best scorers I've seen. She was at the 3A level, but she, I believe, led the state in scoring last year, or at least was second with Leah Chavez, obviously, who's speaks for herself. But she's been one of the top scorers in the state. No idea how much she'll play. I do think she'll play quite a bit because this Texas State team is not very good. So yeah, give me again. That's a pure massive projection pick, but I will take it.
Sanaya Burks from Texas State off the board. Yeah, I thought briefly about Morgan Hill, but Morgan Hill, she just hasn't really panned out the way I think
She just has not panned out.
Texas State was hoping. I don't think that I know that, but
yeah, it's probably fair.
it's rough. All right, Texas State's gone. We're gonna take a player. I think I got this one. Now my bench roster construction not gonna make a ton of sense. I'm not gonna lie to y'all right now, but we're just gonna take best player available and live with the results. Just give me Shantae Embry from SMU, 12.4 points.
That's a good one.
Actually, 41% from three. Obviously, I knew she's good. 6'1", so I'm loading up my roster with between 6 foot and 6'2" right now. But yeah, good player, 75% from the line. Like I said, 12.5 points and 5.5 rebounds. So strictly best player available pick here for me of Shantae Embry.
How many more do we got?
2 each.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can gasp out one of these.
Come on, real ball knowers here.
This
like
is real
it's
hoop
just
hours right
pulling
now.
high school players that he's seen like twice. Is like that she had a good game that one time. Join the team.
I do know Texas State was really happy to hold on to Burks too. Give me Jordan Newsom from Commerce. Preseason all-conference team, double-digit score last year. Again, the front court's real shallow for the bench, but I think I have enough size starting to where if I have to play small ball for some times, I think I'm okay with that. I think Malia Fisher, I think that 3-forward rotation is gonna do pretty okay for me. So I will stack up on more guards.
The only player I have left written down, UTEP.
Yeah.
Ivana Tinsai, 5'7", 17 starts last year, 39% from three. Just give me another shooter.
Yeah.
Just give me another shooter. UTEP has a ton of turnover. I think they're down. I think they lost their top 4 scorers from last year. She was the 5th. Come on in and play. Also, because we have way too many. I need another guard. I need a guard and off the bench here. And so I feel better now having her here.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
All right, one each.
This is rough. This is rough. We are in rough territory now. Okay. Let me look at a couple things real quick.
Take your time. Take your time.
We're
only 28 minutes in.
Need to take a lot of time. Let's see.
What teams do we even have left here? Texas Southern.
Nope. Dang it. Never mind. I thought I had something. That felt really good for like half a second. Then oh my goodness.
AC gone.
I'm gonna
RGV wasn't good last year, right? Sam Houston won 2 games in conference last year.
I'm gonna need these mid majors to get better.
Incarnate Word always has somebody, right?
I'm trying to look for him right now. I'm trying not really finding him. Oh God. Oh boy. That's the other problem. Is like either
if I find someone before you, I'm taking them.
You know what? Fine. That's
first
fine.
person to find somebody gets to take
That's
them.
fine. At this rate.
Bro, yeah.
All right. Give me Joe Ollie from Houston Christian. Third
Boom.
leading rebounder on the team. I needed a rebounder. I believe she did not average many points, so that is literally just a size pick. I literally just needed somebody who got boards, man. Oh, she has like 4 points a game. I don't care.
Oh my god, this is
Oh.
this is the hardest I've laughed.
There's no one left,
I
dog.
just wasn't expecting the the
Oh,
way you
you
said
know what?
third leading
Give me the pick,
rebounder.
but I just found somebody better. But go ahead and stick.
No, go ahead, take him. I don't care.
Charlotte O'Keefe from UTRGV,
Okay.
6'3", better forward and more capable scorers. Oh god.
The
I
way you
was like,
said
I haven't checked RGB. They weren't very good last year, and I was like, damn! Immediately found a better player.
the it was the way you said third leading rebounder on Houston Christian. I was like,
Oh man.
you probably have like 4 and 3 or something.
Also,
4 and
it was
4.
literally like 3 and 5.
The third leading rebounder on Houston Christian.
Oh
Holy
my
moly.
goodness.
That is hilarious.
Disgusting.
Holy moly. What's the name of the person you just drafted? I'm
Charlotte
sorry.
O'Keefe
Charlotte O'Keefe.
from
I'm
UTRGV.
crying. Charlotte O'Keefe. Can you spell that?
Okeefe.
Thank you.
Charlotte O'Keefe.
Okay.
Apparently, she also golfs for them, which I did not realize, but that's interesting.
Wow. This is where we're at here. I'm going to take a player from Texas Southern here, even though they only went 5 and 12 in conference last year.
Speaking of teams that usually has somebody that don't have
Yeah.
nobody this year, man.
I remember the years where they had people. Give me Deja Holmes, 5'9", senior, Texas Southern, averaged 10 points per game last year, 5 rebounds.
Okay.
Assist to turnover was not good. 87 turnovers, 57 assists, 41 steals though. So we're gonna be getting after you off the bench, and I
Okay.
need a guard. So Deja Holmes, Texas Southern. That's my final pick. Shout out to Deja from Fresno, California.
Nice.
Oh,
All right. How do we do the coach picks again?
I don't. What did we do?
It's just back to the other way, or what?
I think that's what it was.
Okay, so you got.
Or maybe I'll pick the. I picked the
coach, and I got home court.
Coach, and then you picked the home court first. Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still wiping tears from that. It was one of the funniest moments I've had on a podcast in a long time.
She's gonna dominate now that we like that I made that comment.
Thing is, you didn't say anything bad. We didn't say anything bad.
It was just the tone in which I said it.
The meaning here, I just caught me off guard when we were talking about the third leading rebounder on Houston Christian last year. Oh gosh,
I got you a scary place.
Head coach, because we have the guards that we have, because we have, I think, the versatility we have also off the bench. Just give me Nikki Collin.
There we go. Okay.
Not gonna overthink it too much here. I love the way she plays, and then I have my assistant coach already in the wings. That's perfect match, compliment. Go ahead, pick them. You can pick one and two. You can pick both of yours, and then we'll come back to me.
Okay. I'll take Vic Schaefer, man. I mean, I got the size on the inside. I got the towers.
Perfect team.
Yeah. Give me
honestly probably too much shooting. You might have
for him, yeah, probably.
You might have to bench Hole and
he's like, can y'all defend?
Yeah, like why are we taking all these threes here?
Give me Vic Schaefer, and for the assistant, I'm trying to think because I got to balance that now. I got to balance the all we just said about Vic Schaefer and how he can't, he's not shooting or too much shooting. Man, that is a tough one. That's a tougher
one. This is tough actually. Well, I'm assuming I don't know if Joni Taylor is gonna make the cut here.
You can take that if you want, buddy.
I'm good. What? I mean, I wasn't gonna take him, but are you just gonna? It's your pick.
Give me Mark Campbell.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Did we forget him? Did we both forget about him for a little bit? Because
I think I forgot about him for a little bit.
And then I looked up. I was like, oh, TCU. Duh.
Yeah. I was like, who
But
shoots a lot of threes?
but
And
imagine what Mark Campbell and Nikki Collin could do on the staff together.
that'd be fun as hell. That'd be fun as hell.
Gosh.
That'd be fun as hell.
Now the question is, my initial thought was Jason Burton, but now I'm looking at Karen Aston and being like, hold on. Karen Aston and Nikki Collin. That's gonna be my pick. Sorry, Jason. We love you, Jason.
Yeah, no, that's a fun one too.
But I'm taking Karen Aston to coach up our bigs and to get our defense in order here. Not to say Nikki Collin can't coach defense, but I love that pairing.
Yeah,
that's like new school, old school type stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
You have that too, obviously.
Yep.
So, all right, home court. You can go first.
Give me Foster. I'm not letting you take Foster from me this time.
Okay.
Give me Foster Pavilion.
Especially in women's basketball.
Oh yeah. Yes.
The men's basketball, you can have debates of, I think it Foster's the best, but it's like, all these places get rowdy for men. All right, like you can go to A&M, Houston, down the line. Women's, I think Foster Pavilion is like a decided advantage.
Oh yeah,
in games. So, I love that. My pick.
What you got?
Like, I think the drop off is just massive.
It's pretty big.
Pretty big. I don't want to be boring and just take Moody, but I don't know what else to take.
I was about to say it also, but yeah, it's like I get what you mean. Though.
I don't know what else to take here. Just give me Moody. Yeah. Sorry, we swapped head coaches and
yeah.
Vic's gonna be coaching in Foster. Nick's gonna be coaching in Moody. So, all right, there it is. Let me share my screen so we can look at it together.
I love it.
Here. There you go. Okay. I have, if we go through the starters, I have Madison Booker from Texas, Sarah Andrews from Baylor, Tamisha Lampkin from North Texas, Aisha Coulibaly from Texas A&M, and Akasha Davis from Lamar. I feel a lot better about my starters than I do my bench. I love my starters. Ish has his starters: Sedona Prince, TCU; Jordan Jenkins, UTSA; Bailey Maupin, Texas Tech; Peyton Hull, Abilene Christian; and Layla Blair, Houston. We'll go through your bench, then you can give some comments. Off the bench, Malia Fisher from Rice; Paige Allen, A&M Corpus Christi; Sanaya Burks, Texas State; Jordan Newsom, A&M Corpus Christi, or Commerce. Sorry, that's supposed to say Commerce. And Charlotte O'Keefe from RGV, with the head coach Vic Schaefer, assistant and offensive coordinator Mark Campbell at Foster Pavilion. What are your thoughts on your team?
All right, I think I nailed. Starting lineup is great. I genuinely think that. I think that I think even the bench, like there are some games where I could start Paige Allen. There are some games where I can put, I can go big and go Malia Fisher at the 3. Like I think, I don't know. I think my top 7, 8, 7, I'll say 7, I love. And then even Sanaya Burks is like a wild card in there. I think I love the top 7. And it's just about, and I absolutely think I nailed going big with the starting 5. So again, got some question marks later. I think Jordan Newsom's a good guard, but she's very much a bench guard in this team. Charlotte O'Keefe, late find, but I think if somebody gets in foul trouble and all that, that's somebody who can step in. So I'm okay with this. I think I got the balance right. I think this is a team that will beat you up, and then once you're starting to double, hit you from the outside.
I like it. Off the bench, I have Avery Brittingham, UT Arlington; Faith Blackstone, SFA; Shantae Embry from SMU; Yvonne Tensei from UTEP, and Deja Holmes from Texas Southern. I love the first 3. I was skeptical, but I love the first 3 off of my bench here. Birmingham Blackstone Embry. That's like 6'1", 6'1", 6'1", that can all do like different things and are all like really versatile. So like,
Yeah.
I love those three. I was skeptical, but it ended up turning out well.
Yes.
Starting lineup, it'll be interesting to see how well Akasha Davis and Tamisha Lampkin, how they hold up, because we don't have like a true big off the bench, so we're gonna have to play them, like rotate them at the 5 a lot. But in general, they're extremely talented, like both 16 and 10, like awesome players. And then Aisha
Yeah.
Coulibaly as a defender. I mean, is she the best defender that was taken in this draft?
Probably.
I
I
mean,
mean, perimeter defender. Yeah.
yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Coulibaly 1 through 3. We can switch all that. We can get her going.
Yeah.
Get her pressing even. But yeah, Coulibaly next to Booker and Andrews feels like a great fit. I would love to see these starting fives play. I would love this. We need to again, Zone Star State, Dave Campbell's All-Star game coming soon
Let's
with
go.
the teams
Let's
that we
do it.
pick.
Yes.
April like 15th or something after the season.
Yep.
NIL package. Come
Let's go.
play a 20-minute game or something.
Let's get
And
the basketball tournament in on it. 500K to the winning team.
there we go. Yeah, partner with TBT, hosted in like Moody or something, and let's just
Yep.
go. Let's just go. So, anyways, there it is. There's the draft. That one was, I think, easier than the men's.
Yeah.
And I also just like our teams a lot more here than I did the men's.
Yeah.
But sorry. There it is. There's our fantasy drafts. Next week we're doing predictions, and the week after that, basketball is here.
Let's go.
Monday, on November 4th, first games. So we'll either do it that night or Tuesday at some point for our instant reactions for a slate that is incredible. Like, I started writing down the games that are on November 4th, and it's like it's there. I think Baylor Gonzaga men's is like the headliner. Like, that's going to be one of them. And then
Okay.
there's like
Yep.
probably 10 other games we're going to have to hit on that night. So
Hell yeah.
it's almost here. We'll get our predictions up next week. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, until then, leave us a like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the Dave Campbell's Texas Football YouTube, so check us out over there. We appreciate all the support, and we will talk to y'all later.